to Barefoot Marina, North Myrtle Beach. We're heading to Southport, North Carolina, and yet another state line will be crossed today. About a 5-hour ride up the Intracoastal. We are heading northbound on the Intracoastal, heading towards Southport, North Carolina. So we'll be checking off another state as we cross the state line somewhere along the Intracoastal today. It's supposed to be a very beautiful morning in the 80s. Yay! And we're gonna chug along, chug along. Row your boat. We're not rowing at all. Let's see, what can I sing? Motor boat. Oh, motorboat. Go so slow. Remember that? Okay, I bet that's all stuck in your head right now. Alrighty, and off we go.
Got a couple of casino boats up here, right near the border.
Here we are in South Carolina. It's a great state, but now, da-da-da! Boom, North Carolina. Literally right here, North Carolina, just across the border. Of course, there's no line. We've been looking at charts, but an imaginary line right here is North Carolina. This guy is dragging a net, and he's catching fish, and he just had a real big one, but he threw it back. So he must be looking for something in particular. Of course, there's a line of jet skis, because we are in a rental area right now. People rent these like crazy. So they go super fast, and they enjoy the wait. This is great. Shrimp, crawfish, seafood. Open, you can go right there. They're literally catching them, and you can buy them and eat them. Holy cow. Oh, crab legs. Wow. There's another one. There's the Miss Gwendolyn. Fresh local seafood. Look at all the fishing boats. And the fishermen. That'd be a really different job. This area here is called the Point. It goes out to the ocean. And as you can see, there is a lot of sand and beach, and depending on the tide, how much sand and beach you have. But wow, what a great place to just hang out and swim, pull your boat up, go shelling. Wow. The Point in North Carolina. Now, the Intracoastal. Well, this is the town of Southport, and we were hoping to get into a couple docks here, and it just didn't work out. So we are missing this town, unfortunately. It's supposed to be a really great town, as you can see from this footage. First time I'm seeing it, and it looks amazing. So on our second loop, we'll have to check out Southport, North Carolina.
Here's a shot of Deep Point Marina in Southport, North Carolina. There's a marina. Out there on the Cape Fear River, there's a container ship going by. And over here, there's a ferry terminal. The ferries go out to Bald Head Island. I think there might also be a ferry to a place called Fisher Island.
We have the ferry terminal right there. There is the marina, Captain Dan. There's the ICW right there. Nice pool. Really nice, nice facilities here at Deep Point Marina.
So this is kind of the center of downtown Southport, North Carolina. Nice little town, lots of shops, restaurants. Nice place.
What will today's adventure bring us? It's just after sunrise. We are in a place called Deep Point Marina. It's just outside Southport, North Carolina. This was not our intention. Our intention was to stay in Southport or anchor near Southport inside the bay there. Things weren't working out, lots of boats, wind, current, blah, blah, blah. Happened to find this place just around the corner, really, and it turned out to be a hidden gem. Everything's so welcoming here, and there's a pool, and everything's clean and just wonderful. And we used Billy's rideshare to get us into town, and Billy was quite a source of knowledge and information, of local knowledge, so that was fun. So we did get to walk around Southport a bit and hang out there yesterday. Today's plan is to have a long day today, and we're going to try to get as far as we can to a place called dun, 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 I'm thinking Mile Hammock Bay, and that is a cutout near Camp Lejeune where a lot of loopers end up anchoring. And it is close to Camp Lejeune, so it'll be a long run, maybe a 6 to 7 hour day today. As you can see, the ferry is getting ready to go over to the island. They have a lot of people vacation over there, so it does go in and out of here, but it's really not a problem for us boaters. So we're coming into here. There is the sign for Deep Cut. Highly recommend. And it's really called Deep Point as I'm reading it, Deep Point. For some reason I keep calling it the wrong name. That's not like me. Now this is called Cape Fear River, but it is also part of the ICW in this point. So we are at Cape Fear in North Carolina. I'm walking along to the starboard here, being very careful. Coming up, there we go. Now you can see my viewpoint at the bow. Oh, that horn was the ferry getting ready to leave, so we just made that. So this is Cape Fear River. We'll be heading northbound on the ICW. Captain Dan, are you there? See if we can see his little head. There he is. There's Captain Dan. All right, we are ready to take off. Ooh, we just sped up a little bit. So this first mate is going to be heading up to the bridge. We're near Wrightsville Beach in North Carolina on the intercoastal going northbound. Lots of fishing boats around us right now. This must be some good fishing areas. A lot of chatter on the radio of what they're catching, where the boats are. Here's another one right here. What we're doing here is we're waiting for the Wrightsville Beach Bridge. It's a low bridge and it only opens on the hour. Usually they open on the hour and a half, but this one's every 60 minutes. So early this morning we had to plan our travels to kind of time this so we weren't waiting for 58 minutes. So at this point we're only waiting for about 12. So we did some good planning there. So we've got Viva La Vida in front of us. This place is filled with fishing boats, beaches, sun, sand, and apparently lots of fish. The bridge is now opened. Viva La Vida is going through. We didn't have to wait too long. I gotta wait till it's all the way open before we can continue onward. He's waiting and it looks like it's almost at the peak. And there we go. We do have another bridge about 5 miles up the intercoastal, and that is on the half hour, so we're going to be trying to make that next one. If not, we'll have a long wait. If you look closely, you can see the bridge master right there. Let's give him a wave. There he is, waving at us. And we're going under the bridge. And you know the song, London Bridge is falling down. Yeah, no. Wrightsville Beach Bridge is going up, going up, going up. I just love how swing bridges work. Look at that. I just find these fascinating. An engineering marvel. We're the Sultans of Swing. I can't remember that tune. Sultans of Swing. And Captain Dan singing it in my ear, but you can't hear that. Now, afterward, as we clear the bridge, Captain Dan goes on the radio and says, "This is Horizon Bound. We have cleared the bridge. Thank you for the pass and have a great day." But you can't hear him say that. There we go. And the bridge closes. The Figure 8 Island Bridge. We are on our way, passing Surf City. Here we come. Surf City, North Carolina. Oh, what a cool name. It's Friday, so everything's really busy here. Everybody's having a blast on their boats, and they're heading to Surf City. And now that I have the video on, there's no dolphins. There was about 10. All right, we are on the entryway to Mile Hammock Bay, and this is really incredible. Camp Lejeune, I believe, is over in this area, which is the military training base. You can see some military water tanks there, the famous red and white checkered ones. See some radar. And now there's dolphins right behind me. Oh my gosh, right here. Dolphins all around. And of course, now that the video's on, they're camera shy. Literally, there's 10 of them, and I'm seeing none of them. Those are the stealth secret dolphins that the Marines are testing. Yeah, they're fake. They're animatronics. They're working with Disney Company. Of course, now there's absolutely none jumping. Not kidding you, there's just 10 of them. Alrighty then. Yeah, this is pretty nice. It's a great day. It's about 83, that's my breaking temperature. Any colder and I get cold. So this is good. Light breeze, calm seas, heading to an anchorage. Some of my favorite days at Anchorage. Camp Lejeune is where we're at in this little bay, and there's just people fishing, and I did see a small Navy boat, very small Navy boat, get pulled out off a pickup truck, and 2 helicopters just are doing some spinning around here. Other than that, it's been really quiet. One of my favorite things so far is, besides the quietness, is American bald eagle just flew overhead. I mean, literally right over my head. It was beautiful. So I guess I'm back in American bald eagle country. So we're heading north here, and it's a beautiful anchorage. Highly recommend this anchorage. It's big, it's protected. Good place. As you can see, there's 3 other boats here. One is Viva La Vida. And if I spin slowly this way, there's some gravel there. Very big boat ramp there. That's where that small Navy boat just went up via a pickup truck. And there were some people fishing here. So I'm not 100% sure if this is all Camp Lejeune. I don't see any signs or barricades or warnings of any sort. A lot of crab pots. You might be able to see them as I walk back here on the stern. See if I can zoom in on one. There's one right there. There's a crab pot. So we have to be aware of the crab pots out here. But this is basically the big bay. There you go. So sometimes we have to throw out a stern line. So this is on Viva La Vida, and they're gonna throw out a stern anchor. Oop, there it goes. Their particular boat is just blowing a little more. So now we're on this big gigantic boat all by ourselves, because there they are. Want to go to the Bahamas?
Yeah, let's pull forward.
Bye-bye.
They're gonna go see them. What did he say?
The drinks are over there. They're going over there. They're really going over there.
Hey, welcome, get us.
So that one is one of the bigger boats in here, and they're all lit up. And you can see that's Viva La Vida there. The high other white light is another sailboat. You have to have those white lights on. Those are called anchor lights. And those lights are pretty well lit up. Anchor lights you have to have on all night just for safety's sake. So there's about 8 of us out here tonight. There's lots of things here in North Carolina. North Carolina, there's a lot of things to see and do, see and do, see and do, see and do. We have anchored here at Hammock. We have anchored here. Oh, geez. Let me hold this a little tighter. Let's try that again. We are anchored at Hammock Bay. Oh, wait. Camp Lejeune Marines. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli.